According to Slate, a daily online magazine, black people, specifically young black people, do seem to use Twitter differently from everyone else on the service. They form tighter clusters on the network. They follow one another more readily. They retweet each other more often, and more of their posts are at replies, posts directed at other users. Is this behavior, intentional or not, that gives black people, and in particular, black teenagers, the means to dominate the conversation on Twitter?
I don't feel like African Americans use social media more than other ethnic groups. I do think that the content that African Americans put on social media is a little bit more extreme than other ethnic groups. We make it more of like a real network. I know being on campus, you can find out everything that's going on campus just by being on Twitter for 15, 20 minutes. So we don't use it more, but we are more personal. Like black people tell everything that's going on, like in their lives.
One student agrees. She believes that African Americans use it to publicize things, but they also use it negatively.
We use it to publicize things, but people use it in negative aspects as well.
However, some African Americans feel that everyone uses social media for the same reason, such as talking about elections and popular events.
I don't think they necessarily use it different. Like now that it's election time, you see everyone going in about elections, whether they go out and vote or not. It's just the popular thing to talk about, and I think everyone really uses it for the same reason. I can never say, oh, this group does something different with their social network account. It's pretty much the same.
Another student feels that African Americans use it differently because they use it more.
We use it more than any other ethnic group. We got more downtime, more idle time. We're more social, and I think that we use it to feel together, more like a family.
Some students feel that everybody uses social networks to promote themselves or their brands. Blacks and whites.
No. I think everybody uses social networks to either promote themselves, promote their brand. Blacks do that. I believe whites do that. Advertising, Yeah.
Marina, a piercer and manager at Bink, uses social media for promotions. She feels that people use social media differently based on personal preference rather than race.
I think it's more personal preference rather than race-related, probably.
Yeah.
Kels believes that African Americans use social networks a little differently. He said it's an alternative way to express themselves when they can't do it in person.
Like expressing themselves when they really can't express themselves like in person. Other than that, I really don't see social networks being used for anything else.
According to Edison Research, many of the trending topics on Twitter on a typical day are reflective of African American culture, memes, and topics.